Greetings, everyone. Sophisticated Intuition here with your romance spiritual insight messages for the month of February. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is in the description box. I've already meditated and shuffled the cards, so let's go ahead and get started. Messages from above and nothing from below. What does Gemini need to know? Okay. Oh, this is the Sharon, the healing. This energy is a combination of Sagittarius and Virgo energy. I love this card when it's pulled. It just reminds me of one of my own personal situations. We'll talk about that in my spiritual transformation episodes later, but I love when this card comes out. It just talks about a healing in your relationship, and so that's really beautiful. So Gemini, you may have had you may have been going through something in your relationship, and there's a healing that's going to occur for the month of February in that area. We'll open up the tarot to see what other insight that has for us. But okay, so for the month of February for Gemini in romance, what do they need to know? Here we go. So every single person, my shuffling skills are off today. I don't know what's going on. It's just fumbling around. And I apologize, I'll be clearing my throat. You are, I think, number 5 of my readings right now, number 6. So, obviously, Gemini. Very beautiful, though. But I have been fumbling with the shuffling of the cards for everyone's reading today. Okay. Oh, this is nice, Gemini. You've got the Ace of Pentacles as your overall energy. You had that healing up there. Definitely a beautiful, beautiful beginning in your relationship, whether it's an existing connection or something that's going to be new. I'm going to clarify before I get into the message, but so far so good. Looks really nice for you, Gemini. All right, so I have, what's that? 2 minutes, look. I'm just going to let them fly. Okay, let's see. As I say that, they just do. For Gemini, look. For Gemini, month of February. In romance for the sign of Gemini. The month of February. What can they expect? What do they need to know? It's too many. Okay. There's that healing. Lots of healing here. Telling you, like, the shuffling is like really, it's either hard to get through or everything's just falling all over the place. So. Well, Gemini. Yours is just too easy for me. Simple as put. There's an end to all these other options, and you are making a decision. You are making a choice. Okay. There is a fair and just decision in your love. Some of you who are married may be going through a divorce. There is an ending to a relationship. For some of you, not all of you, but I do see that definitely there is potentially a breakup here. Potentially, because the 7 of Cups also is talking about having a lot of options, but knowing which one to choose, and you have that one that you have chosen. Well, the one that you thought is not. So, you know, it's a painful ending, but it is leading to a brand new beginning, a brand new relationship, a brand new relationship with yourself is what I just heard. So that's definitely beautiful. So, okay, it's going to be, there's a breakup here. There's a breakup for some of you in terms of love, Gemini. But you're going to be okay. You're not going to die. It is going to be a period of time of healing for you, of rest, of realigning and finding your true purpose. I just heard runner chaser. So some of you may be dealing with twin flames. And if you have ever, if you know what that type of connection is, then you know that it can be like the Ten of Swords, painful ending when your twin decides to run or to separate from you. Just know that that type of connection, having a connection with your divine counterpart, is so strong in terms of spirituality that it, we want it in the romantic way, but that's not the purpose of that connection. And sometimes the energy or the feelings that are produced are so enormous, in like I want to think of like a forest fire. Like a forest fire just consumes the land, and no one can get in there. You have to use helicopters to drop the water and things like that. Like that's what I think of when I think about the twin flame journey. So if any of you are experiencing that, Gemini, then you probably know what I'm talking about. And as much as we want it to work, and when it doesn't, how painful it is. That's what some of you are experiencing in the month of February, or this year in general, where there's a separation from a connection that is so significant from your soulmate, the person that you thought was the one. But it is for your highest good that separation occurs. Okay. And it does leave you like, okay, well, so I thought that was the one. Which way do I go now? I don't know which way to go at this point. Like, that was supposed to be the one I spend the rest of my life with, and they left. So now what? You have a little bit of that energy going on in the month of February, Gemini. But you are, or they are definitely going to be walking away. The relationship, the connection at this time is not serving you or them. So it's time to move forward. Okay. There is definitely a healing that's going to happen, which may produce a new offer in love for some of you. For others of you, this is self-love. Okay. You may be connected to a Pisces here, because Page of Cups always reminds me of the Pisces energy because of that fish in the cup there. So they may have something to do with it, but it just could be that Pisces energy around you. But it's definitely talking about healing with the star. It's talking about self-love. Okay, so it looks like there's some type of separation, and in that separation there's some self-love, and that's for many of you Geminis. You're going to take action towards a new way of life, towards a new stability. Excuse me. You're going to, someone may come and tell you about how your significant other is doing. And it sounds like they're doing well without you. So that may, bother you, and someone goes and tells them, like, you know what, they're doing fine. You broke their heart, but they're doing okay. They're going to stand strong. I'm picking up that energy from those two cards for you, Gemini. And again, just continuous healing, just a continuous, you have Judgment here with the star again. This is just destiny. Like, it's painful. It hurt, but it had to happen again for your highest good. It's serving a purpose. Okay. And then you have the Chariot with the Queen of Wands. And this is moving forward. This is just standing in your power and taking action. And just quickly, after your healing, after you go through this painful cycle, you're just going to move forward and be your best self. It's just making you better. Okay. Again, you have the Fool with the Empress. Brand new, beautiful beginning. Okay. I love it for you, Gemini. I'm sorry about the separation, because I know no one wants to hear that in a romance reading in the month of February, when we have the, Valentine's Day coming up. And this is not going to be all of you. Some of you will be just fine in your connections. But for those of you that this is resonating with, it's you tried. You and your significant other have tried to work things out. And we can do a personal reading to get the outcome of this. But definitely there is an element here of you tried to work it out. It's just not working out. You could not come to an agreement on how things were going to work. So you're having to walk away. It's necessary for you to walk away. There is an ending, but it is for your highest good. It does leave you a little bit, or your partner a little bit like, okay, I'm not exactly sure where I need to go now, because I understood this person to be the one. But then it's a lesson. It is just a lesson that had to be learned. And you'll come to that realization. You'll come to that clarity. You will get some news about that individual, or they'll be given some news about you. It seems like I don't have like 3 of Cups here or anything like that, or 8 of Wands, but it just seems like some friends or some outsiders are gonna tell you or them how you're doing, and that just kind of accelerates the healing process. Like, yeah, they're doing fine. I know you left them out in the cold, or you left them, you walked away from them, you walked away from this connection, and you left them you left them there in the desert to die. Almost. That's what it's feeling like. Like, 10 of Swords. That's a painful death. But they're doing just fine without you. That's the energy that I'm picking up for you, Gemini. Okay. Again, that's not all of you. That's just a select few. Well, that just flew, didn't it? All right. Expression is what you got for your additional message. Express yourself. Now is the time to use your creativity to show the universe who you are. So after you have this separation and connection, looks like you're going to be out there expressing yourself. Maybe you're going out dancing, going out having a good time, doing your own thing, trying to find yourself again. That's what I heard. All right, Gemini. Love and light.